Jason doesn't speak it because he's Igbo. He don't speak it.
So I still know a little bit of Yoruba here and there.
You don't know no Yoruba, man.
I know my bite here.
That's Yoruba. Huh? That's Yoruba.
Yeah. My foil, Lori.
My wele.
In all honesty, how many times have you been slapped properly the Chinese way?
You don't be slapped enough, man.
Don't be exaggerate, because Nigerian parents are good.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
They say a lot of it, but they don't do much of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of bravado. But I'd say maybe a handful of times, maybe 10 times, maybe.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
I remember my mom slapping me once when I hit my growth spurt and I was 6 foot gang and I was feeling myself a little bit.
Didn't work.
And she said something to me and I was very rude. And she slapped me so hard and so fast, I didn't even see it.
You're lucky you are born in this part of the world. At your age in Nigeria, you should have been beaten about 15, 20, minimum 20 times.
20 times?
Yeah, by your parents, by your by people around you, I think maybe about 30 times.
So in total, 50.
Wait.
You should have been enjoying 50 good slaps.
Wait, Uncle, are you saying community beatings as well?
It's not community. Community meeting is when everyone is beating you. But occasionally, you have everybody who feel like, you've offended them one way, or you've broken one traditional rule or the other. So they can just give you a little tiny good slap.
So like Uncle Boya could just see me on road or something and he just slap me.
I'm surprised that he hasn't.
Wait, Dad, how many times have you beaten me when I was young? How many times you beat me? I remember a couple of them.
Yeah, you got away with a lot, because...
That's getting away.
Yeah, you got away with quite a lot. I think it won't be more than... On a very, very high side, maybe about 12 times.
12?
Yes. That's like half a beating a year until you get to the age where I can handle you again. And that's not too bad.
Wait, so Uncle...
That means I was good then.
Are you saying that in Nigeria...
I was the one that is good. It's not that you are not offending me.
Are you saying in Nigeria that Mike would have held so many more beatings, or what we saying?
I don't know what you guys call beating. It's a point of correction. We call it kind of, when, you get to know the reality from the fictions where you think you can fly. When people can just say, drag your ears and, just give it a little twist.
That's not beating, though. That's just
that's
like
not
a
beating.
Yeah, that's calm.
That's allowed everywhere. Another one you could do is, when people bend their hands, kind of,
Yeah, the knuckle.
The knuckle. The knuckle is always good. It gives you longer memories. It makes you...
Uncle, I think Stephen's remembering some beatings. Stephen, how many times have you been beaten, Stephen?
Yeah. That's why you are more gentler than these two.
Because you got beat more.
Yeah.
Well, Uncle, are you saying that we should have got beaten more? Would it have been beneficial for us?
Especially buying biscuits, which I used to catch you and Michael. You remember in Great League, you guys always go and buy biscuit after school.
That's why I was fat.
Yeah, that's
what made me fat.
A good knock on both of your heads.
So we deserve knocks for those.
Not even from me, from passerbys.
You should have knocked me then. When I was buying the biscuit, you should have knocked me every time I ate a
Mike,
biscuit.
are you hearing this? Your dad saying that people just walking on the street should have conked us.
People that know me, because I'm a very popular person.
Yeah.
Every single person who likes me wants my son to be successful. If they ever see you doing something that they think is out of line, they just give you a little conk.
Yeah.
According to, to them.
Yeah.
And, when they report to me, I'll be able to give them a bottle of beer to say thank you.
Like, congratulations for knocking my child.
For knocking in line.
But then I'm going to hate that auntie or uncle. But like, you're the one that snitches.
The problem is you wouldn't have been in this country. So you probably wouldn't know that, it's the wrong thing to do.
That's true.
So knocking some sense.
Yes,
Dad,
knocking some sense.
If you, let's just say, Dad, like, miracle-wise, you had another child, and then would you beat them? If you had a fourth child, would you beat them?
If I do now, because one, slightly not as physical as I used to be.
Yeah.
right? That's one. Number
Beating used
two,
to hurt.
you know, second one is because my status has changed. I've seen life from different perspective, and I've actually learned more. I just know that, like what I'm doing with my daughter now, you know, I'm kind of befriending her. She's my friend, you know, she's my pally, and I think there's no need to actually smack her. But at that time, it's learning period for most parents, you know, where you just feel that this guy has gone to the fridge to go and finish the Jew. You know, you just look at how much you spend for the Jew, and this guy how much sugar he has in the system. Just giving me very dirty knock. Not anyone.
Wait, Uncle, could Mike have ever been your friend?
The Mike of 20 years ago couldn't have him.
Why not, Uncle?
Because I don't know. Mike himself knows that he couldn't have been my friend.
We were enemies. I used to think you hated me. I was like, this guy hates me,
he
bro.
couldn't have. This guy will knock the football in the house. When you tell him don't play football in the house, he will play football in the house. You know, he'll jump on your settees. He will do all sorts of things. You know, of course, it's part of growing up. I can't believe it that Michael can be this very, you know, straight in line. He knows what I'm talking about, and he'll give me kudos for what I've done.
Yeah, of course. Do you know what it is?